EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago.
Let's do a little kickoff.
Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. Off we go from Soldier Field. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touched back, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete.
Yep.
Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Oh,
nope, got you.
Second play of the game. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Good blocking to the 15. And he's going to be taken down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They'll run with Swift. A short game, down to the 7. Now here's second and goal. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. To the goal line and in. Keenan Allen. Touchdown Bears. Now Carlos Santos to add the point after. He's got it. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's first and 10. Aguilar goes off in motion. Now the first carry for King Henry. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Second down, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. From the gun, Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And his offense is going to be all set up.
That's what I'm talking about.
And a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did. Walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A play fake. Now Williams. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's in. Cole Kmet. Touchdown, Chicago.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. He'll start at the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. We are through 1. It's the Bears off to the early lead.
Welcome to the live stream. How are you?
After this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Whoa! And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's 2nd and 9. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On the option, they give it to Henry. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for us.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Now Jackson on 4th down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Jackson up top again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all. Well, no excuses here, Mike. This is pretty clear. He just flat out pulled it and winds up missing it wide left.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
All right, then. Yeah, I like that. I like that.
2 minutes to go here.
Warning.
Till halftime.
See if I can get
We'll
it.
come back to
Off
Soldier
3
Field.
touchdowns.
Following this.
Come on.
They face second down and 7. Off play action. Here's Williams. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams.
Come on.
A hit as he threw, and the pass
He's
is
wide open,
incomplete.
too.
Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
To the left side, he's got Kmet. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
We'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. The Bears are
Oh, I thought I had it.
very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. They'll try to run with Swift. A second effort, and he is in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. On is Santos for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Bears will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Jackson looking to throw. Where was he going? Finally, they catch up to him, And bring him down. A big loss there.
I definitely could see that.
Along the lakefront here in Chicago, and the Bears are on top. As we send you down to Orlando,
I know.
EA Sports. Halftime report. Coach.
Trying to figure out what you were doing.
Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone, 4 touchdowns.
Are you streaming right now? Are you streaming right now? No, it's your gamer tag is Twitch. Oh.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
I'm streaming right now.
They'll go again with Swift. He's going to have a Bears first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
It's all in good fun. I'm not good.
They're trying the left side with Swift. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Luckily, there's only one viewer watching right now, so you're good.
Helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
No.
On second down, it's Williams. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Sorry about that phone call.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He finds the big tight end. That's Gerald Everett. Number 14 with a pickup of 14. And a first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of
Yeah, I ended up streaming last tonight as well. Didn't do too bad, but
just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one, and it'll lead to a second down.
Ooh, I like this. Get up.
Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. A throw on the move is caught. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points.
Hey, I'll be back.
It's not a real
Give me
formula. Stay on the
about 30
field.
seconds.
The more snaps, the more plays.
And he's into the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Hey, big dog. I'll be right back. I gotta fill a bottle for my newborn. So
here's Santos.
I'll be right back. I gotta fill a bottle for my newborn.
This one off.
So
This will be taken in at the 2. And And he'll be taken
If you don't mind.
at the 29-yard line.
Thank you. I'm back. All right, let's see.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
That
Work
long.
to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Jackson. He's going to run it.
Ooh.
That will make third
Got
down
me.
a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Definitely.
Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection.
Good game.
17 yards, the gain there. First down, Baltimore.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Who do you got for Super Bowl this year? Oh, come on.
Now, deep ball for Bateman. That is hard. And they are into the
I got
end zone for the first time today.
Denver and Rams.
Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens.
Denver and Rams, yeah.
Enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This will be returned from the 6.
Yeah.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard
Really?
line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Give up the middle with Swift. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 2nd down and 8. Another run here. Another run by Swift. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Here's a 3rd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more.
There we go.
And he's gonna set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
A first down throw for Jackson. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Alright then, let's see. Yeah, I'm not that big on YouTube yet, so you don't have to worry about having 10 to 15 people watching you.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They will run it over center with Swift.
Yo,
And not much there.
I'm not that big
He's
yet.
back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
No.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Will. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Sometimes you just have
no,
to
you're
know
good.
when the play
You're
is
good.
over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him. And instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape. He tries to get creative.
Good game, though.
He ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
So this one in the win column for the Bears.
If you like, check it out.
From the start, able to dictate the pace of
Check me
play.
out on
In the
YouTube.
end, they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson. And our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Pardon me.
For more, log on to easports.com. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank
Another
Stadium
Raven.
in the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland.
Nice. What?
Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
Oh, there we go.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28.
Good luck.
Right to the air is Jackson. And his first look is incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
2nd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off.
Welcome to the live. Ah. Back one. Get it on.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground. This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw and coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
To throw, it's Williams. Flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Remember last time out, they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now Jackson. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Swift. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. He'll fire deep, looking for more. Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Corners are known for their ability to cover, but those that'll stick their nose in against the running game, that's a bonus for any team. And what a nice play right there, tackling him for a loss.
Play action. Now Jackson. He dumps it off for Henry. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. We'll get this up to about the 44. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7. Now it's Jackson. That's complete.
Oh, tackle him.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Open man, that's Henry. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So they'll get nothing out of that play.
Welcome to the live stream. How are you?
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I'm live right now. Yep.
From the gun on 3rd down,
Johnny Rod.
Jackson. And that is incomplete.
How about this
Rod,
defense?
R-O-G.
Big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. To throw is Jackson. Out to his left. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 23 yards on the tuck and run. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first.
I have a goat head and pentagram for a logo. JONNYROG.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Jackson to throw. A check down here for Henry. And he is going to lose yardage here. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
I have a bunch of content on the channel. Madden, NFL draft picks,
They saw it all the way,
mock
ran
draft.
to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
He's got Derrick Henry again. Back-to-back catches. And all the way inside the 5 to the 4. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
First and goal from just inside the 5. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Now this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1. And in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit, because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try to keep him back in the pocket.
Now, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't.
Did you notice that, or
in the end zone?
am I hearing things? They just did the Jets
Tucker now to kick
roll
it away
call.
following the touchdown. Pushing his way through. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Because I swear the crowd started saying JETS, 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 Jets.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3. He's by himself, Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Chicago. Keenan Allen, 70 yards. And the Bears are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie, because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series that helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Did you find me?
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
No sweat from Montez Sweat that time as he makes that stop look easy. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Oh. Yeah, pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
What a tug-of-war this game has been. A tie at the half. I remember when I was playing, my coaches always talked about the first 5 minutes of each half. That's where you can gain the momentum and seize an opportunity. We've got one team in position to do that right now.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
All right, cool.
Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Yo, what's up, Mad Yeti?
And defensively, Baltimore's in a dime look here on 3rd.
Well, I don't know. It sees Debo Flesh on your thing. That's why I got confused.
Looking to throw is Williams.
Oh, I thought I had it.
Hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
They'll go. Here's Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And past the 35, he'll be 20 or 2 shy of the 30. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled.
Lob it.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Brandon, that's a game-removing.
All right, then.
Third down,
Ooh, I like
steps
that.
up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I'll let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bears have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
All right. Who do you got for the Super Bowl?
Try for Santos. And
Why?
this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And running with power here. And they'll start this drive just across the field. Pretty nice work on the return.
I have Denver Rams for the Super Bowl.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense. Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat and he flushes out. They're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Jackson now being chased out left. Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
And look at this. It's a fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. So a definite surprise there. They try to fake punt, but this time it's going to blow up in their face, CD.
Yeah, it certainly has. And look, I understand what they're trying to do. They're trailing right now, probably trying to generate some momentum. But that felt like one of those go-for-broke type of a plays in a situation where I don't know that they needed to do that. They still have opportunities, and in this case, they took a chance, and it backfired.
They'll buy some time right. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this third quarter of play.
All right, then. What
Back
do I
now
want to
in
do?
Baltimore. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he's out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup. Look
at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are right back in this football game. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Flushed out right. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good. And
because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. The tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Finds his man, it's Kohler. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker, 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry.
Oh.
Derrick Henry all alone. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Rams touchdown. Derrick Henry, 71 yards. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. When they dialed up that 4th down run, something tells me they didn't envision it hitting all the way up in the end zone.
No, I think you're right about that, but how many times do we witness short yardage runs, stacked defensive front, everyone pressing the line of scrimmage?
Yeah, there's not much help on the backside there.
If you pop through, there's no one back there, and we just witnessed it there. A long sprint to the end zone, probably looking around wondering, where did everyone go?
Rolling to his right. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And will they call it a touchback? No, it's out at the 1-yard line. They were inches there from blowing a golden scoring opportunity.
Tie ball game. The tied ball game.
Up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
All right. Let's see.
This is 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And all the way down to the 26. A lot of great quarterbacks from USC. Here's another one. The rookie's got a 1st down.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
So the Bears with a football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Swift. Powering forward.
I didn't want to run out of bounds.
And they continue to move a little bit closer toward that potential game-winning field goal.
Missed tackles may doom this team.
I just had a bad flashback. That's why I'm sitting up here with you right now. You've got to tackle him inbounds. You've got to wrap him up.
Play action. Now Williams.
Escaping the pressure right.
That's complete right side to Komet.
Not good. They didn't move the football an inch, and precious time ticking off the clock.
Again from the 15, 2nd and 10. They'll run right here with Swift.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead. So how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario.
And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
And he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good. And that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the 4th.
All right, then. Let's do that. And then...
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to keep
Either way,
this
it was a
alive.
good game.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing, Jackson.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
And this one too low.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command and make sure all...
Well, I appreciate you joining the live stream, though.
Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Jackson to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Picked by Kevin Byard. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Well, this game has not been short on intrigue, but that's the backbreaker right there, and it's going to put any hope of victory to bed.
Yeah, they knew they needed the touchdown, and when you have that little time remaining,
this ain't your real team.
No choice except to go for broke, and that they did. But the interception, that means defeat.
And he's going to take this one down.
Well,
about the 24.
if you want to see more content, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're interested. I have... Oh, cool. I got mock drafts from the last 2 to 3 years.
And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat.
I average
in the
about
NFL when you can go on the road and get a victory, and that's
11.
exactly what they accomplished here today.
The trip
Correct.
so much sweeter.
I just don't do trades.
All the noise they heard before, how tough it is to win on the road, how tough it is to play in this stadium, how hyped up that crowd's going to be. They just used it as fuel. Came in full of confidence, believed in themselves, and got it done.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.
Seed. Alrighty then. How's everybody doing today?
Now, from the second city of Chicago, head to the Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears.
That was a very good game.
Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one
Oh,
started.
this is going to confuse the hell out of
from
me.
Soldier Field. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Yeah.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up a third down. To throw, it's Williams.
Oh, I pushed the wrong button. I was expecting a damn screen pass.
The Bears send out their punt team, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him.
Totally thought I had a screen pass.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Andrew Billings from the interior there to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
All right.
From the shotgun, it's Williams.
Nope.
That'll be taken in by Moore. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He finds the veteran Keenan Allen. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. He is in.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
How How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
So who's everybody's favorite football team?
On third down, it's Williams from the gun. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
I think I should be able to get
1
2
quarter
yards.
in the books. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. It's Swift. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Nice.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. That's complete. Some more on the right side.
We got ourselves a dancer.
In great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And
How do you think? How do you feel that they did this year?
Quick underneath completion.
Ooh,
And he will
wow.
get into the end zone. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Tyler Scott.
Got caught on my own guy.
30-yard line.
That's good. To be honest, I thought New Orleans was going to take the division, but that was also before I knew Derek Carr was going to retire.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That complete to Swift. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Here's Williams now to throw. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
A play fake. Now Williams. He'll go right back to Komet. He's got it again. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down. after a gain of 7.
There we go. Oh.
Throw it again. It's Williams.
Yo, what's up?
Down he goes.
How you doing, Golden Freddy?
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Throwing is Williams. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. Here's Williams. He'll swing this out to Swift. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection.
How you doing, Freddie?
Point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Now Williams.
Go, 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 go.
He'll tuck it, and he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback
What do I
that has
want?
no one
What do I
assigned to him.
want?
And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
There we go.
And it'll be brought down past the 25.
Just can't be aggressive. I've been being too aggressive. Alright, let's see. Let's go with that one.
Set to go now.
Welcome to the live stream, everybody. Or if you come back, welcome back.
To throw is Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the
Johnny Rise
things up. He uses the screen game
talking
down,
football, playing some football.
This pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. A lot of terrific quarterbacks from Southern California, and here's another one. The rookie gets his team a 1st down. They'll look to throw. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. Williams to the air once more. That's complete. It's Odunze.
There we go.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ooh. What?
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That is going to
Turn
be...
around.
And he's got it.
You hear coaches...
What are you doing?
Talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the
Wow.
first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half.
Wanted to try, see if
All
I can
Coach,
actually get to
second
be
half,
aggressive.
drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence.
Perfect.
And we're back
Blast
underway
it.
here on EA Sports. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming.
All right,
And
then.
the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
What do
A
we
fresh set of
got
downs
here?
to work with. It is
Got
first
trick.
down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's a handoff to Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 13 yards on that pass play. First down,
I like that
Chicago.
one.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the
No,
rest.
no. Just missed it.
He
He just got it off.
What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Scott now on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
What we got?
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Williams. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield,
No.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Now a fair catch call.
All right, let's
and
see.
taken
What do I
right
want to do?
at the midfield stripe. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one taken in by Odunze. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
On first down, it's Swift. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. That is left side and taken in by Allen. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. Good for a Bears first down. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll be taken down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize.
Got lucky there. He was wide
He'll try
open.
and throw, and here's Williams. And he's in. Santos for the extra point.
Well, this game's not looking too good
And the
compared to
Bears
the
will open
other
up even
games.
further here in this 4th quarter. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Alright, let's see. See that one.
First and 10.
Alright.
Here's Williams now to throw. Quick
Where's
slant
that?
picked in by Moore.
Wide open.
And they bring him down, but not
Let's
until he gets
do
the 45-yard line.
this one.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring
Yeah.
something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated
2-minute
about this play,
warning.
Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Chicago.
First down, Chicago.
Throwing again, Williams. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Williams to throw on second down. This is caught at the 2. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
And this quarterback has a reputation for being one of the faster quarterbacks in the league. But what I loved here is, yes, he used his legs, but he remained a passer for as long as he could, and leads to a nice pickup.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
So the kickoff team out there one final time.
Welcome to the live stream, everybody. Or if you're coming back, welcome back.
On the return. And
this game's not looking too good.
Get this up just shy of the 30. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Over the middle, that's Komet. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now Williams. This one intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Now he'll run.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
On second down, it's Williams. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's
too little too late, like they said.
As they score here in the final minute of play.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Here's a give left side. This is Swift. And he'll be
there we go.
There, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one in the win column for the Bears. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And they send their fans home quite happy. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico.
All right, then. What do we got?
Of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.
those of you who don't know.
Alright then, well, I still actually ended up gaining some points.
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit.
Alright then. Get to play the line now.
Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're off and running from Ford Field. Greg Reynolds to return it.
Oh,
Finds
no.
some space. He's past the 30.
Come on, tackle him.
Huge return sets up the offense on the opposite side of the
Wow. Welcome to the live stream. How are ya?
This is exactly what we all wanted to see. All of us understood the safety concerns with the
Hopefully
kickoff.
you had a good new year.
We want to see this explosive, game-changing play out of the game, and we did. And we, in fact, in this one, we got to see it right from the jump.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing right away here, Goff. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked by TJ.
Come on, get your butt moving.
And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do.
That's
in
what
your
I'm
sleep.
talking about.
He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
No.
Extra
Why?
point is good by Santos. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Reynolds with a return. He stopped on
There
the
we
return to the
go.
27.
If you're enjoying the live stream,
1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion
hit
to the
that
right
like and
side.
subscribe button.
He gets forward and
I
that's
got
about 4
put
yards. Jalen
quite a
Johnson
bit of
with the
content
stop.
on there.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Alright then. Let's jack
From the
him.
gun, Goff.
Oh,
That's St. Brown working the sideline, complete.
come
Big play
on.
gets him 17 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st down, it's gone. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that gives the Lions the first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for,
See what we
and you go
got.
out and execute.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing again, it's Goff. Throwing deep towards the end zone. Big gain downfield. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers,
on.
it requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength. And he just
There we
showed
go.
up.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Gonna keep this one and go. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Lions reach pay dirt in this game. It's a Jared Goff touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. It's tried and true in 32 playbooks across the NFL for a reason, Brock. Even when teams see this one coming, just so tough to stop a quarterback sneak.
It feels like a win in today's football is just to stall them at the line on that play. So many groups are so effective with the QB sneak. But that time, the timing of the call,
All right, let's see what I can do on offense now.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. It's Anzalone there on the stop. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard. Staying grounded with Swift. And what a hit there. Alex,
there we go.
The price for moving the chains that time.
Just trying to take it to the end of the quarter.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They're looking at 1st down here. Going to run again with Swift. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Williams from the gun. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A handoff left for Swift. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
It's intercepted.
Didn't see him.
Takes it away. And the Lions are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35.
Where we get wide
And
open
just
though.
like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right? That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
Goff on 1st and 10. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down. Out of the shotgun. Carr. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. This is caught inside the 15.
Wow.
He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get some late points and the lead. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Got Everett, and it's complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 36, he's on the move. That's complete, Cole Kmet. And he runs out of bounds at the opposing 45. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Completed here to Kmet. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll take that kind of passing from the rookie out of USC. He gets him the 1st. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Williams set to pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No.
Got his first look of the game.
There we go.
4th and 4 coming up. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for these receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. First down throw from Goff. Pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Welcome to the live stream. How are ya?
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between
Let's
the two. They hit a
see
clear
how
route
we
of that
doing
length.
on.
It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback.
There we go.
Receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
There.
Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's out of bounds past midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Bears will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Carney's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters
There we
down
go.
and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott here with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line, thanks to a great effort defensively.
Forced out to his right. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunky yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Williams to throw on 3rd. has his man. It's Swift. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. They'll run it with Swift. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They only needed a couple, and that is what they got. Not the most impressive game, but a big one as they get the first. Pinned off running right. Here's Swift. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Williams on the play action. Buying some time right. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They can revisit that play in the future.
On the move, headed right. Oh, he's going to run for it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Alex Anzalone there on the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. A give right side for Swift. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. Off the play fake, Williams. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And his charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
He rolls to his right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Roma Dudes, a touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Reynolds with a return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first. From the gun, Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's second and 21 at the 37-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't had an easy score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Back to throw it. A crucial mistake late. It's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the third interception, man, he is killing his team.
There we go. Let's get it going.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Running behind center with Swift. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And the defense gets there to force a small.
Wow, all right.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They run the counter with Swift. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Ran right into him.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a third and short stop.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive.
A split second.
Good game, Head. Oh, nice. Oh, that would be nice, but I don't ever see it.
We are just south of Pioneer Square here
Good
in
luck,
the great
Polaris.
northwest city of Seattle at newly named Lumen Field, home of the 12s.
Yeehaw.
Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle.
There we go.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Let's get it going. Alright then. See what we can do.
First carry here for Ken Walker. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Geno down to throw. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Now Geno. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Throwing now is Geno. And this a quick slant to Lockett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 46. Throwing again is Smith. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. To throw is Smith. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Welcome to the live stream. How are ya?
Smith. And Lockett with a grab over the middle. And Lockett going to pick up a Seahawks first down as he's down to the 12. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. Throwing is Smith. He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for a Seahawks touchdown.
All right.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're
I figured him out.
first here this afternoon. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Let's see how he is on defense.
On play action, here's Williams. Incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Williams. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. To the air, Williams sliding out of the pocket. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
To throw, Williams. They tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Back to throw, Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
Smith will stay out there. The offense is going to go here on 4th down. They snap it to Smith.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Come on. Come on.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15.
Ran out of gas.
So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
They'll roll him out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears.
Roma Dunze.
A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Bears are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Santos with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Let's see.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
They'll toss this out right to Walker.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Now 3rd down and 7.
Now it's Smith. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First carry for DeAndre Swift.
And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. Here's Williams.
He'll buy some time right. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Carter. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Carter from 8 yards out. And the Bears have taken the lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
There we go. Let's get it going.
And he'll take up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the gun, here's Smith. It's caught, Lockett. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Now Smith.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now
All right, then. Let's see, what do I want to do?
He'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
That one.
Here's Smith. That is taken in by the tight end. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Smith. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Come on, he was wide open. He's open.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
To throw, it's Williams.
Flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Looking to throw is Williams.
Eluding the pressure right.
And no sidestepping that hit. He's going to be brought down hard, and it also sets up 4th down.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
On 4th down, here's Williams.
And this is caught. He hits more. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're...
Touchdown, Chicago! Keenan Allen as the first half is winding down. And the...
Nice. Oh. Fun. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 and 4. Oh, wait a minute. I think I have a higher, better record than that, but I'm not quite sure.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks.
Alright then.
Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lumen Field. Jalen Darden now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25.
Another
about the 28-yard line. Play action now. It's Gino. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant.
All right.
Second down and 3. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. Try and run it with Walker. And this is going to be a Seahawks first down as he gets this up to the 42.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up?
That is intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And he is going to bring this one back. TV's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. On the return is Darden. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They go play action with Smith. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Here's a handoff to Walker. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And that is not going to help at all. They needed a whole chunk of yards, not going out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. 4th and long coming up. Gino gonna throw for it. And that is incomplete. The defense.
Welcome to the live stream. How are you?
The decision to go for the 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
Let's see what we got.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive
Feel free to
so
chat if you're a football fan.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second. And
I like to hear what everybody's opinions are.
He's got it at the 7. And he's in. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Bears. On is Santos for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bears extend their advantage to 13-0.
Let's get going.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return is Darden. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Like, do you have a favorite football team?
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Whoa. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. To throw, Smith. This one complete to his tight end, Fant. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
There we go.
So after one, it's the Bears off to the early lead. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Once again, it's Walker. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Ooh. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll go. Smith. That's taken in. And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. On 1st down, here's Gino to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. Second and a yard. From the shotgun, Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Working out of the gun. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football.
Get up, get up, get up, get up. Run. Run.
Inside the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And, Greg, they have done it again, this defense, scoring for the 2nd time. Once on a pick, and now on a scoop and score.
Yeah, when a defense can score once in a game, it's great. But when they can do it twice, it's remarkable. I mean, for them to be able to now impact this game on the scoreboard for the 2nd time with that fumble return for a touchdown, just an incredible performance so far today by this defense.
A return now from the 4. He's across the 20, taken
there
down just shy of the 25.
Let's see what we got going on.
They'll start from the 24. From the gun, it's Gino. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Montez Sweat that time fights his way in to record the sack.
At the 13-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Smith. And he's taken down up past the 35. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. On 1st down is Smith. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard. And the Bears are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play.
Yeah, I'm not going to be aggressive.
That's exactly what this defender did.
All right. Never mind. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Nice. Alrighty then, I'm working my way up. All right. So how are you, chat?
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the
gold
gorgeous
50.
SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Alright, let's see how he does on defense.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
No. Yeah.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game.
Come on.
Christian Roseboom.
So the young rookie told us during the week, he said, I understand what it's like going on the road. I understand what it's going to be like in front of this hostile environment. I think it's important that I get off to a fast start and try to take that crowd out. Well, I think needless to say, this is the exact opposite of what he had in mind. He's going to have to regroup here. There's a lot of game left. But right now, this place is rocking.
And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
It's another run here for Williams. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
After gain of 3, it's 3rd and 7.
The shotgun snap to Stafford. Quick throw here is complete. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really,
and he'll take it on in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, LA.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver's able to take it in for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the
There we go. Let's see what we got going on.
We are through 1. The Rams out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams.
Oh.
And good work there defensively. And incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Good awareness there on 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there, tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
Welcome to the chat. How are ya? Oh, come on. What were you doing?
The 10-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. Here's Williams now to throw. He's going to run it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
No. All right, let's see. Oh, wide open. Get in. Oh, I thought I had it.
They're going to mark him just short. Half yard, that's all they need on this 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Swift, and he will dive into the end zone. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike.
Any Bears fans in the chat?
Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
3 timeouts. Probably going to try and score.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Out of the gun, Stafford. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
And that's the way you want to run it on first down.
He might not be trying to score.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. To throw is Stafford. That one on target to Cup. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up here.
Get a sack on him.
And 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively.
There we go.
Just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play,
come on,
it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
There we
He did
go.
all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
No.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Should I be aggressive? Because I'm thinking aggressive.
Third and long. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Pass caught right side by Higbee. So, one touchdown apiece for our two teams. 7-7 on the board here at the break. As we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA
There we
Sports
go.
It's the coach, Jonathan Coach.
We were able to hold them off.
Touchdown apiece. 7-7.
Not let them score any points.
As we begin half number 2. Here's Smith to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And this is going to be a Rams first down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. In motion, it's Robinson. Stafford now on second down. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
They run over center with Williams. And it'll be brought down right around the 40. It was Kevin Byard that time to make the play. Here's second and 9. Action now for Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate.
Can you say as soon as you snap the ball?
And it'll set up a third down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Here's a screen set up to Williams. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good.
There we go. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we can do.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Carrying that ball loosely.
Wow.
It is out. The Rams.
I didn't want to do that.
Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Williams. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down. Back to throw. Stafford. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down. They'll go with Williams. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike. It's just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. It's complete. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Cooper, touchdown, Rams. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams move out to a 14-7 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This taken at the 5. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Here's first down. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a
Come
run.
on.
Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 36 yards. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. After that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
The game hanging in the balance, and a critical 3rd down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. What's the play call here? 4th down and 7. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to go.
No one's open. I couldn't do anything. I fucked up.
And that should wrap this one up. So it's a win here for the Rams. And it was their